Hopefully this is not you, but you may know a friend, family member, somebody who when they smile kind of goes like, kind of smile like this. It's because they're embarrassed about their teeth. That's so sad. I still remember getting my braces off. I still remember that feeling. I still remember looking in the mirror for the first time. Hey guys, it's Dr. Nate here, Thrive Dental and Orthodontics, and I just realized that I've done a couple videos on why not to become a dentist or why not to become an orthodontist, but I love my job, so let's do this. Let's do the 5 reasons you should become an orthodontist. Let's get at it. Let's start with number 1. I think you have a great balance of your life. And what I mean by that is my brother and my dad, who may be watching this, are physicians. So my dad works as a radiologist, great income, great style of life, but you work like crazy. So you are gonna get called in at 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, and you have to then go back to work the next day. So I think that is tough, and he's 70 and he's still doing it. It's crazy. But I think that is tough, and that is not exactly what I want for myself. So with me, in an ideal world, although I own all these locations, so it's a little bit different, but when I first started out, you know, you're working your normal 9 to 5 or 9 to 6 or whatever it is, and then you're done. You can go home, you can work out, you can hang out with your friends, family, dogs, babies, whatever you gotta do. So I think it's a pretty good balance, and you make a good enough amount that you can go on vacation and have a good time. So I think it is a great balance between work, life, social life, all that good stuff. All right, guys, so the second reason why I think it's amazing to become an orthodontist is because you can be your own boss. You know, this is tough. Not most things you do, you can't really be your own boss. And I think it is an amazing, amazing thing to do, because you can choose your hours, you can choose when you want to work. Like for example, in a couple weeks, I was like, hey, I need to take some time off. So I basically just said, okay, I'm not coming to work, put those patients somewhere else, and we're gonna fly and we're gonna do something interesting and a little bit more fun. And that is a great thing. If you are your own boss, you have that ability to do that. And if you don't like something in your office, you change it. If you don't like the operations or whatever you're doing, you change it. You have kind of full control over everything. And yeah, there is other businesses. Like I'm looking across the street, there's some random, you know, oil change business and some other businesses. But especially now, and you guys probably know this right now, during the pandemic, there are so many businesses that are going out of business, which is horrible. Christine, my wife, knows this. When I see a business that's going out of business, it like hurts my heart. I hate that. I feel so bad for these people. Luckily, dentistry and orthodontics is definitely not immune to recessions, definitely not immune to that, but we have a good enough margin that we can sustain, you know, a little downturn in the economy, which is so vital. I can't imagine going into work or going into your business and it's failing and it's just gonna, you know, you can't pull yourself back out. So that is why I think being your own boss is amazing, especially in the dental field. All right, the third reason I love being an orthodontist is because you get to interact with a ton of people. And I love that. You know, there's some jobs that I had before orthodontics that you just kind of be in your own little area, do your own little thing, interact with a few people, and that's kind of it. I love interacting with people. I love talking to people. I love just being around people. And that is why I think orthodontics is so amazing. Like I've mentioned before, depending on the offices, sometimes you're gonna see 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 patients in a day. And so you're just interacting with people. There's lots of stuff going on and it's super entertaining. Yes, it's tough because you have to use all your brain power all day, but it is amazing. You get to interact with so many people, so many neat people. And that is why I think that is a huge benefit of becoming an orthodontist. All right, guys, the fourth reason I think it is amazing to become an orthodontist is because you have these crazy smile transformations. And I know people talk about this all the time, dentists, orthodontists, and kind of just brush it off, but it's amazing. I mean, I still remember getting my braces off. I still remember that feeling. I still remember looking in the mirror for the first time. It is an amazing feeling. And imagine you get to do this every single day. You get to tell and show people and give them these amazing smile transformations. People love that. They appreciate that. They're so grateful. There's so many stories of people just being so transformed by their smile. You know, I'm sure you have this. Hopefully this is not you, but you may know a friend, family member, somebody who when they smile kind of goes like, kind of smile like this. It's because they're embarrassed about their teeth. That's so sad. It is definitely true that if you do not have a nice beautiful smile you're confident about. You're not going to smile as much. You're not going to be as happy. You're not going to be as joyful. And that is just true. And that's sad, but that's true. So we get to do these amazing smile transformations, and that is why I love being an orthodontist. All right, guys, the fifth reason I think it's amazing to become an orthodontist, this relates back to being an owner, and you have to spend a lot of time to become an orthodontist. So I want to preface that with this. I went to school for 12 years of university. So I went 5 years of undergrad, 4 years of dental, and 3 years of orthodontics. It is a ton of school. What if you don't like it? Oh my God, there's dentists out there and probably orthodontists out there too who really, honestly, genuinely do not like what they're doing. But the benefit of becoming an orthodontist and your own owner is you can own multiple locations, or one location even, and you can have an associate come in and do the actual work, and then you can just become a business owner. So you don't have to be a business operator. We would call that operators, the people who are actually working on the patients. If you don't enjoy that, you're just like, yeah, this isn't for me. Maybe you do it for a couple of years, kind of get the practice going a little bit, and then you can bring in an associate. And that is amazing. So even if you don't really enjoy it, you're like, man, I thought orthodontics was gonna be super different. I thought I was gonna be doing something crazy, and I'm not doing that. I just don't feel that same passion. Then you just become a business owner, and you have associates doing the work for you, and you just kind of, sit back, make sure things are running, and it's awesome. So I think that is an amazing benefit of also being an orthodontist. All right, guys, that is my top 5 reasons I think it is amazing to be an orthodontist. As you know, I'm putting out videos every single week, so please subscribe, please leave your comments below, and I will do my best to answer them. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week.